Sorry, Mom, forgive my messy heart. Mom, I'm really sorry. I know you often reminded me back then. Your advice was simple. My child, love only one person, the real one. But here I am now, straying from the path you showed me. I didn't mean for things to get this complicated. I didn't plan for my heart to be split in two, or maybe three. I feel like a student who walked into the wrong classroom, then was too embarrassed to leave, so I just sat in a corner and pretended to listen. Please forgive me if I've disappointed you. Forgive me if my love story isn't simple and straightforward like the movies we watch on Sundays. The truth is, I don't even understand myself. How did it happen that a person can love more than one? It's like a multiple choice exam, but instead of just one right answer, it feels like all of them have a point. They say it's a sin, selfish, a big mistake that needs to be fixed. Maybe so. Every day, I carry this heavy weight. The weight of hiding, of lying, and of the truth that people are getting hurt because of me. Mom, if you were here, you'd probably pull my hair and say, "What's wrong with you, child? Is that still a thing?" I remember when I was little, I asked you why I had to choose. Why couldn't all the colors in the crayon box be my favorite? You said, you can. But when it comes to drawing a picture, you need to know which color fits each part. Maybe it's the same with love. I need to know who is for what, and who should stay in the box. But my heart, Mom, doesn't know how to choose. It's like a child eager for all the toys in the department store, wanting to take them all home even though they know Mom can only afford one. So here I am, writing in the air, hoping you'll hear my plea. Forgive me for being complicated. Forgive me for the tears you don't see. Forgive me for the decisions I made that went against your teachings. I'm not asking you to understand me right away. All I probably want to hear from you is, my child, no matter what it is, I'm here. I know that's impossible now. So I'm just asking God for forgiveness and you, in your memory. I hope someday I can forgive myself too. How did this start? The story of three. I didn't wake up one day and decide, okay, game on, I'm going to love two people at once. It wasn't like that. It started with a relationship I thought would last forever. We were happy, the kind where you're content and don't need anything else. He was my morning coffee and my blanket on a cold night. But like all stories, a new character arrived. Someone I didn't expect, who suddenly brought a different color to my world that used to be just black and white. I didn't look for him. He just came, like a sudden rain in the middle of summer. At first it was just friendship, innocent conversations, laughter that reached our ears. But as time went on, I noticed something different, a sparkle in his eyes I hadn't seen before, an excitement with every meeting. I felt like I fell into a trap that I myself created. I tried to avoid it, but like a magnet, fate kept pulling us together. That's where the trouble began. The hiding of the cell phone began, the excuses about having a meeting, and the feeling that you're a criminal always looking over your shoulder, waiting to see if someone's following. One is my home, my peace, the other is my adventure, my freedom. How do you choose one if you feel like you need both of them to be complete? It's like having two favorite books. One is a classic, you know every page but you never get tired of reading it. The other is a new release, full of surprises and you can't guess the next chapter. I want to read both of them at the same time, even though I know it's impossible. It's hard to explain to others, even to myself, how my heart ended up with two rooms. Before I used to just laugh at my friends who found themselves in this situation. I said, it's simple, just choose. Now I'm eating all my words. It's not that easy after all. It's not like choosing food at a carinderia where if you don't like adobo, you can have sinigang. In love, every choice comes with pain. Someone will be left behind, someone will get hurt, or maybe in the end, I'll be the only one left alone, defeated in a game I started myself, and that's where the endless question began. How did this start and how do I end it? It's so hard, guilt, fear, and hope. Every day I feel like I'm walking on a tightrope. One wrong move, one wrong word, and I'll fall. We'll all fall. The guilt, Mom, it's like a shadow that always follows me. Even in moments when I'm happy, it's there, whispering in my ear. You don't deserve this, you're a cheat, it feels so heavy. When I'm with one, I think of the other. When I smile at one, I feel a pang for the other. It's like I'm playing hide and seek, but my playmate is my own conscience, and no matter where I hide, it always finds me. Along with guilt comes fear. Fear of being found out. Fear of hurting someone. But the worst fear? The fear of being left alone. Ironic, isn't it? Two people love me, but I'm afraid of losing them. What if they find out the truth and both leave me? What if in the end, the person I least want to hurt is myself? This fear becomes the chain that prevents me from being honest. I'd rather live a lie than face the possibility of losing them from my life. like a child who doesn't want to admit they broke the vase because they're afraid of being punished. But in the midst of all the mess, there's a small thread of hope. A dream that maybe the impossible is possible. Is it possible for all of us to be happy? Is it possible for them to understand? I dream of being honest with them, of saying I love you both, and instead of anger, seeing understanding in their eyes. A dream of building a family that may not be traditional but is full of love and respect. I know it sounds like a scene from an indie film with no guarantee of box office success. A dream that's too ideal, too perfect for a messy world. This struggle is like a war inside me. A part of me says to stop the madness and choose, be normal, but there's also a part that doesn't want to let go. A part that believes love shouldn't be limited by numbers. It's hard, Mom. It's hard to balance feelings, responsibility, and dreams. I feel like I'm juggling 3 fragile balls. I know that at any moment one will drop, and what I fear most is that they might all break at the same time. A prayer for honesty and true love. I've learned from the past, after all. I still remember my exes. Those were relationships that ended for various reasons. We weren't happy anymore. A long-distance relationship that couldn't handle it, or simply we no longer understood each other. With every breakup, there's a lesson. I learned that love isn't just about butterflies. It needs work. It needs patience. It needs understanding. I learned to move on, to close one door for another to open. But why now? Do I want to leave all doors open? Maybe it's because, in them, I found the missing pieces of myself that I didn't find in the previous ones. From past relationships, one of the most important lessons I carry is the importance of loyalty and faithfulness. That's the foundation. That's the cement that strengthens any building of love. And that's exactly what I'm destroying now. I feel like I'm building a house of cards. It looks beautiful, but one gust of wind, and it will all collapse. I want to be honest. I want to give my whole love without sharing, but what if my heart itself is divided? How can I be loyal to one if being loyal to him is betraying the other and betraying my own feelings? So Mom, and to God who sees everything, here is my prayer. A prayer from a tired and confused heart. Please give me the courage to face the truth. Please give me the right words to explain everything without hurting too much. Please help me be brave enough to accept whatever consequences my confession brings. If the cost is pain, I will face it. If the cost is loneliness, I will accept it. As long as this lie ends, I hope someday I learn to love completely and honestly. I hope I find peace in a relationship that no longer needs to be hidden. I pray to be worthy of the love they give, and I pray to maintain true love in whatever form it takes, in a way that is right, honest, and no longer hurts others. Mom, I hope in my next letter to you, my story will be simple. One heart, one love. A story I can be proud of to you without saying sorry at the beginning. Amen.